actually, a friend of mine drove, and I think there was 3 or 4 of us that went together. Yeah. And after for 2 days, heard my mother say, "You really want to go, do you?" Yeah, I do.
Your mother's? Yeah.
My mother, yeah. Well, I was 19. I was 19, so
okay.
so she, couldn't say you can't go. All she could do was hope that, if she said it enough, I wouldn't go. So.
But you knew in advance that it was going to be out there and there was
Well, no, none of us did, because it was supposed to be a Golden Gate Park, which I don't really remember now, but I remember that it was supposed to be at Sears Point. And it was at the last minute that it was changed to Altamont. Because I think the problem with Sears Point was something with the insurance.
not enough room.
Well, there's plenty of room, but I think it was insurance or something. So the guy who owns Altamont, the racetrack, said, "Hey."
And were you in Livermore?
No, I lived in San Mateo at the time. So we drove over to San Mateo really early in the morning. I remember.
Yeah, what was it like when you got there?
Crowded. Very crowded. I haven't got a clue where we parked. We didn't park on the freeway, I know that. But I remember everybody thought it was Greenville Road. And a bunch of us got off at Greenville Road, and then we found our road quickly. It wasn't Greenville Road. Got back on, actually, I think it was Highway 50 then. I don't think it was 580. And drove up, and obviously we parked in some field somewhere off the freeway. I mean, some people did park on the freeway later on, but it was so crowded. So we got there early enough for the park. So.
Are you filming it now? Are you filming it?
And there was only, 399,999 other people there besides me. So the article recently said 300,000. I'm pretty sure it was 400.
Wow.
I've always heard 300.
Yeah.
That's a big number.
And
Either way.
Expected 100.
Yeah, either way, it's a lot of people. Yeah. And the sanitation facilities said we were certainly lacking. There weren't very many. So.
How long did you stay?
We stayed until the end.
That's like 1 day?
No, 1 day. No, 1 day. I knew a couple of friends who drove over on Friday and camped out, spent the night, and then stayed for the concert. We just drove over early Saturday morning and spent the whole day.
Did you actually hear the band?
Oh yeah. No, you could. There was plenty because it's kind of an amphitheater, natural amphitheater, because it goes up the hill, and the stage was down here, so the sound travels. Oh yeah, we could hear it. Yeah.
And who was best?
That's why I went to see the Rolling Stones. It was cool to see the other groups, but I went to see the Rolling Stones.
It was a free concert.
It was a free concert, yeah.
Wow.
Because the Rolling Stones decided at the end of their tour that somebody, I don't know if their manager or somebody decided they'd charge so much for their concerts, because they did a whole tour, and they decided to do a free concert at the end. And I had gone to a concert in Oakland, in the Indoor Coliseum, and I guess I had probably middle range tickets. I wasn't down on the floor, and I wasn't up in the nosebleed. $8 a piece.
$8 a piece. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, $8 a piece, and
considered high, right?
and it was, at the time it was, because Winterland was $3. And the lead act was
Oh my God.
yeah.
Okay.
And I found out later, a week or two after the concert, that the Rolling Stones waited a long time to come on stage after Tina Turner. They purposely waited 45 minutes to come on stage for the crowd to calm down after Tina Turner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah. And all it was, there was a drum set, there was a bunch of amplifiers and loudspeakers on each side, and the band. There was no, way before MTV, none of all the, well, I know, now they do these sets. I mean, in 90, it was in 92 and 93 when they played Oakland, in the baseball field. That was a Voodoo Lounge tour. I understood that the set cost one set up, one being taken down somewhere, one on the road, and one being used. Yeah.
So this was really low tech.
This was back in the good old days. Just plain old rock and roll. Yeah, rock and roll. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Anything else you got to think of?
No, but I'm waiting for the Stones to do another tour. I am. Oh yeah, I am. I'll be there. I'm waiting. I look on the internet and and people keep talking about they're supposed to announce something here pretty soon.
Really?
Hey, it's 50 years.
Oh,
It's 50 years. Yeah, either 1962 or 1963. One of those is their 50-year, is their initial year. So by now it's 50 years for sure. They did a few concerts back east last year. They did a couple in London and they did 3 or 4 in New York and New Jersey. And then they played at that 12/12 concert, the one for the hurricane victims back there while they were there. I mean, they just played another concert like not even a week before that. And it was like, well, yeah, they got to play, so they did. So, well, they better. Yeah. Plus, I met Mick Jagger in Venice in 2000 in a restaurant.
oh my.
Yeah, he sat at the table right next to us.
That's nice.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Sure, you're welcome.
Was the concert right beside or was it right near the racetrack, or?
I don't remember exactly where it wasn't on the racetrack.
Yeah, it must have been right
It
beside
must
it.
have been near it.
The land they
Yeah,
owned.
I don't remember, I don't remember seeing the racetrack. I mean, I guess the guy owned, or
Probably owned a lot of land.
Yeah, owned a lot of land. And, it was enough room for, 400,000 people or whatever it was. Oh yeah, it was a sea. I mean, there's that one picture that goes with the book. I mean, it was a sea of people. I mean, an absolute sea of people. Like I said, center facilities were a bit on the lacking side, shall we
They
say.
only expected 1/4 of that number.
Yeah. So,
Well, thank you very much.
you're welcome. And your name is?
Barbara.
Barbara.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
That was fun.
Yeah.